everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Border Patrol, the drugs that cross the border, and their effects in the cities in the United States. People mostly smuggle drugs across the border because they see it as easy money. I have talked to police officers in my town, in San Luis, Arizona, and they say that it doesn't matter the amount of drug they smuggle, the amount of money is high, and it's just like 3 hours of line, and then you get like $1,000 to $2,000 for only 1 pound of drugs. It has increased because it's started to be summertime, and people are in unemployment, and they start to smuggle drugs across because they have no jobs. And there are many people like college students, high school students that smuggle drugs because they do not like to work, and many need money to pay school, and they believe that smuggling drugs across the border is gonna get them to a university or out of working, because essentially it is easy money for them. The drugs that are mostly smuggled across the border is methamphetamine with 24%, powder cocaine that's 20.1%, marijuana that's a 20.5%, and you can see the rest. The amount of drugs that are smuggled across the border is each year is because the demand for drugs in the United States has raised higher, and is raising higher each year. The marijuana is rising across everyone, and it's mostly rising in high school students and college students because they believe that it's going to help them to relax or don't overstress, and that's why they start consuming those type of drugs. Which takes us to teens. There are reports of teens in high school mostly, that they are starting to use drugs and other illegal and legal drugs. They smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, drink alcohol, and they're starting to do another drugs that are dangerous to them. The most used drug by high school students, you can say, is alcohol. The use of alcohol in 12th graders is about 68% of 12th graders have tried alcohol because they are in the age that they start consuming drugs because they believe they are cool or try to impress somebody, but they believe they have a lot of problems, and they start consuming drugs to feel better or important, which takes them to another drugs because the effects of alcohol are not kicking in. They start moving to other drugs, that's marijuana, which you can see right here. 35.1% of 12 graders have smoked pot in the past year. 21.3% have smoked pot in the last 30 days, and 60.6% of the 10 graders have smoked pot in the last 30 days, which is concerning because of 100 students, 60 students are smoking drugs, and they are only in the 10th grade. And they continue that behavior, and that will take it to another drugs and other effects. In high school, right where I live in San Luis, Arizona, they're starting to use a drug known fentanyl. That's usually used for patients with cancer. That's to relieve pain. And with only one drug dose, they have overdose right in the middle of the classroom, after school, lunch breaks, in the gym, and many have done it after school. They have been reported like in just in San Luis, Arizona, and San Luis High School. They have been reported 6 students had overdose, and outside San Luis High School, there have been around 20 cases of that drug, and many of the students that use it are ninth graders. They are just students that have started high school, and they believe that they have a lot of problems with classes, with their parents, and that's why they start using drugs. In San Luis High School, there has been one case of a student died because he overdosed of using this drug, and he used the drug in the middle of the classroom. So there's kind of a problem with that. So please, if you have sisters, brothers, sons, people you know that are going to high school, please talk to them to see if they have any problems, to try to deter them from going to drugs. Thank you for your time.